Okay, so moving on, I want to talk a little bit about the next generation of video gaming consoles. I mean, yeah, a little nerdy, but no shame. I am a huge nerd. I play a lot of video games. But lately, I've been following what's been going on with these new consoles. And, you know, this holiday season, people are having an extremely hard time getting their hands on these new consoles, being the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. This is due to increased demand and obviously limited supply. I think a lot of the manufacturers are having a hard time during the pandemic, so they can't pump out enough consoles to meet the demands. So a big problem that has been going on is that scalpers have been creating these sort of bots or, you know, systems or algorithms.
Just explain what scalpers are, because I didn't know what that was.
You didn't know what a scalper? All right, so a scalper is somebody who buys a new product and resells it for a higher than stock price.
Okay. Maybe I'm just the idiot, but
no. So these scalpers are creating bots, and what these bots do is once a store online has inventory of these new consoles, the bot snaps all of them up and instantly buys all of them. So it's like one person can literally take, you know, 20 of the you know, consoles that they have in a store and just purchase them immediately, and no one has even a chance to buy them. I experienced this firsthand when the new Xbox came out. No shame. I don't really care. I stayed up till probably about 1:30, refreshing pages, trying to see if I can get my hands on one. And when Target went on sale, in 5 minutes, they were out of stock. I couldn't get my hands on one. The following day, Walmart went live at 12 noon. Not even within a minute, all of their stock was gone.
Jesus Christ.
So it's like, you know, people like us don't have a chance of getting these new consoles. And I don't know if it's because these, you know, scalpers have these bots and are snapping them up or whatever the case may be. But the problem is, the problem that I have with it is that it's not fair if you have these systems, these hacks that are able to take these consoles away from, let's say, a kid who all he wants for Christmas is a new console or something like that, or maybe somebody who saved up all their hard-earned cash, like a teenager, wants to buy a new console and now he can't. He has to wait until, you know, June of next year, and he was so excited to buy it on day one. I think it's a little messed up. I mean, me personally, I can wait. It's not a big deal. But for other people that, you know, where video games is an escape for them, obviously during the pandemic, a lot more people have been playing. It's messed up that it's taken out of their hands. So the next thing I want to talk about is there was a group of 12 UK scalpers who, through, I don't know which means, I don't know if they had these bots or if they bought them manually, whatever the case may be, they have seized over 3,500 PlayStation 5 consoles. 3,500 amongst 12 people.
Absurd.
It's absurd.
That's like a whole warehouse. I don't even know. Maybe 2 warehouses. It's a whole stock.
It's a lot. And they're selling them for double or even triple the market price. So, you know, they've been getting a lot of hate, this group. And they recently released a statement. And I'll read you the statement real quick. This comes from videogameschronicle.com. So their statement is, lots of our community have been furloughed, made redundant, or at some form of disadvantage due to the pandemic. These people have managed to cover their bills, put food on the table, and supply Christmas presents to their children. It may be unfortunate that a child won't wake up to a PS5 this Christmas, but another child may have woken up to nothing. We have no regrets. So
it's aggressive.
It's aggressive. They're trying to make people feel sympathy for them.
Right.
Now, again, I don't know what their personal situation is, but I did some digging, and I did the math.
Deep digging.
So,
Deep digging Joey.
To pay for all of these consoles, right? 3,500 units times 450 euros, which is how much a PlayStation 5 goes for in the UK. This roughly costs 1.575 million euros, and that is before tax and shipping costs. If they claim they don't have money to provide for their families, then why are they spending a collective 1.57 million euros on next-gen consoles to ultimately double or triple their resale profits? If you divide the money spent, 1.575 million euros by 12 of these scalpers, the total comes out to about 132,000 euros spent per person. Average cost of living for a family of 4 in the UK is 46,000 euros a year, and that's reported by Revolut.com. And that was May of this year that it was reported. So, and I'm assuming that is the absolute minimum to provide for a family of 4 in the UK. So you mean to tell me that if 12 people are spending 130K, yet the minimum costs 46,000 euros to live in the UK, why are they taking $130,000 of their, or 130,000 euros of their money and putting it towards next gen systems? When
if you're complaining you can't put food on the table.
When they have more, when that number right there is close to triple the amount of the minimum cost of living in the UK for a family of 4. So even if you have a family of 6,
it's 100% a scam.
Right? So like I said, I don't know what their certain situation is, but what I'm saying is that if they're lying to provoke sympathy, then how dare they do that, man? Because there are people out there that are actually struggling, that are actually suffering from the pandemic, that are really struggling to put food on the table.
You look like a fucking asshole.
The fact that you're, I mean, listen, I don't care that you snapped up 3,500 of these consoles. I don't give a shit. Go ahead, do your thing. But the fact that you're trying to say that you're trying to put food on the table for your family when you're spending 130,000 of your own money.
It would be better off if, like, all right, instead of trying to have people sympathize with you, you could just be like, up front and be like, yeah, you know, just trying to get money. I mean, yeah, you still look like an asshole, but now you're literally trying to lie to people that are suffering.
Like, and like I said, again, I don't know their personal situations. You know, maybe they really are struggling. This was the only way they could, you know, make up money. But I don't know, man. Like, if you're spending 130K and it only costs 46K to live in the UK, a lot of K's there, I know, but like it's messed up. It's messed up, and it's not right. You know, there are you know, kids and people out there that where video games are their only source of, only outlet, and you're kind of taking it away from them a little bit. I think it's a little messed up. It is what I mean, you know, and you shouldn't be lying about it either. I feel like not all, maybe one or two people in that group maybe are really struggling, but what about the rest of you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Little shameful there. And that's my thing too. If you want to get a new console, please do not pay these scalpers. Just wait until you can get it in a store, because if you pay these scalpers,
that's half the issue, though.
Yeah,
that's why these people are snagging them up and selling them for double the price.
People will buy them.
That's insane. That's absurd.
You got to stop. You got to stop paying double or even triple of what you can pay for it in the store. Just wait a few months, and you'll be able to get one. It's not that big of a deal.
It's not worth it. Way too much money.
It's not worth it.